Wyldehigh77 back with a little Elder Scrolls Online. When last we left off, Lemmy completed the main story quest and took out Mola Ball and became kind of the savior of Tamriel. But now we are back in Morrowind. Don't mind me just getting my bearings. We are back in Morrowind and here to start doing some more of these quests, like talking to Counselor Iris. Because we had completed so many quests before, it's time to complete some quests now, especially because we've gotten so much more powerful than we've been. For the guys that don't know, I'm just biding my time till the next beta for Fallout 76. Hopefully you caught my 2 videos that I did post recently. Is it still above? Yeah, it's on the other side though. Gotta go up on this side. There's the door I'm looking for. Oh, and most of you would be happy to note, I have actually discovered the issue.
America will never fall to communist invasion.
That is correct. We never will. It's above. Alright, so I gotta find my way up above here. There it is.
Customers are always welcome.
Good to know.
Yes? Is there something I can do for you, Outlander?
Sergeant Falda sent me. He said you needed help finding your daughter.
My daughter has been gone too long and the house guard can't seem to find a wall in the corner. But why should I trust you with this task? Tell me, Outlander, how can you succeed when my forces continue to fail time and time again?
Seems your daughter knows your people and their tactics. She doesn't know me.
An interesting insight. Perhaps you can find my daughter. Vea can handle herself, but the father worries, you understand? Anyway, I agree with your assessment. That's why I'm willing to bring in outside help on this.
Tell me what happened.
Vea fled after a family disagreement. She's run away before, but I'm concerned that she might have something more permanent in mind this time, and more dangerous. Vea knows how to evade the house guard, but as you said, she doesn't know you.
Alright, I'll try to find your daughter.
Captain Briven oversees the house's attempt to locate my daughter. You should speak to him and see what his investigation has already turned up.
Where can I find him?
He's probably patrolling the town square at this time of day. Briven's soldiers have been trying to get information out of Vea's friends. But those young men and women are almost as good at avoiding the house guard as my daughter.
You mentioned a family disagreement?
That is a private matter. If your investigation proves fruitful, and such matters become relevant, we can discuss the particulars then. But not before.
Maybe your wife would be willing to discuss that with me.
Like my daughter, my wife has a mind of her own. What the two of you discuss is your own affair. Just understand that I haven't employed you to solve my family's problems. I only need you to find my daughter.
Alright, you mentioned Vera might be involved in something dangerous?
Vea has always been fascinated by the Morag Tong. Even admired one of their agents when she was growing up. It's possible she sought refuge with this agent, or even decided to join the organization. Though I hope I'm wrong about that.
Tell me more about the Morag Tong.
Morag Tong?
Morag Tong.
They're an ancient guild of assassins sanctioned by the Tribunal to carry out honorable writs of execution. Ostensibly, they're supposed to keep the houses from resorting to all-out war. But I still find the practice barbaric.
And the agent that Vera admires?
Someone of no consequence, and not at all important to accomplishing your mission. Besides, you don't find Morag Tong agents, they find you. Just pray it's not because your name wound up on one of their writs. That is a death sentence.
Alright, goodbye. Alright, so we have other work to do, but before we do, bookshelves are important. Reading is fundamental, guys. And it looks like I have some stuff waiting for me. Notifications, I got my daily reward. Claim it. Alright. Now, you mentioned something about a store, yes?
I couldn't help overhearing your conversation with my husband. We share the same office, after all. Thank you for agreeing to look for our daughter. But know that Vea is headstrong. I say this from experience. I'm her mother, after all.
Can you tell me anything else about her that may help me find her?
She stormed out of the house after a heated argument with her father. Nothing unusual in that. But when she didn't return, well, that's when both her father and I started to worry.
What was it about?
I'd rather not talk about that. It's a private matter concerning the family. The relevant fact remains that my daughter took her most cherished possessions and left home. I'm worried that she's going to do something that can't be undone.
What do you think she's going to do?
As I said, Vea is headstrong. Confident. Perhaps too confident. She might join the Morag Tong just to spite her father. Or run off to fight in the war. Something reckless along those lines. Please do what you can and find my daughter.
Goodbye. Somebody welcomed me to a store. Can't talk to you. Keep hoping to find a decent book. I thought that...
May I be of service?
Yes, where are you at? There you are. But you don't talk either. And everybody starts with a V in this town. I'm not looking to steal. Not looking to step out on the terrace. You don't talk. Alright. When they were first talking about like this being a shop, I thought it was an actual shop. Mushrooms and rainy. But the sun's out, figure that out. Alright, so we're going to talk to the captain, who happens to be right here.
Not now, Outlander. If you need some sort of assistance, go find one of the house guard.
Yeah, Counselor Iris sent me to ask about the investigation to find his daughter.
You must be one of the freelancers the Councilor employed to supplement the duties of the house guard. Very well. I'll tell you what I know. Vea ran away. Again. I hope you can succeed when my troops have failed. If anything happens to Vea...
Sounds like you have a personal stake in this.
I've known the Relith family since I was a child. Vea is like a sister to me, and I'll do everything in my power to get her home safe and sound. Even trust an outlander. We think our friends may know where she is, but they keep eluding us.
Maybe your friends will be less suspicious if I approach them.
Perhaps. As long as you don't get too close. They've been running notes of late. I think it has something to do with Vea, but the runners keep evading my guards. Look for a group meeting on the other side of town, and see if you can follow the note.
I'll see if I can follow the note.
Vea's friends. Remember to keep your distance. You just want to spot the note carrier and follow him to whoever's receiving these messages. That's the key to locating Vea. If you can't do it, don't worry. The house can handle it.
Tell me more about this note you want me to follow.
We started to notice groups of young dark elves gathering in out-of-the-way parts of the city. One of my guards saw them pass a note between them, but they split up and she lost them in the back alleys.
What do you think the note contains?
Could be a love poem or a recipe for Kwama cream cocktail. but we suspect it's the way Vea has been keeping tabs on what's been happening in the city. Look, it may amount to nothing, but the note could give us a lead on where to find Vea.
Tell me more about her.
Vea's a born warrior. Hard-headed, stubborn, a real pain in the ass. She can fight like an angry netch, though. I keep trying to get her to join the militia, and she always turns me down.
Tell me about her disagreement with her father.
That's not my tale to tell. If Councillor Eris or his wife won't speak of the troubles his family has had to deal with in recent weeks, maybe you can ask Vea. If and when you find her.
Goodbye. Alright, so now we're running across the bridge here. In a half rain soaked day. Somebody got a fish or something. Made them happy.
Get this letter to Trevis. It's important. Just don't let House Redoran get their hands on it. If you think you're being followed, find a place to hide. Good luck.
I've little time for talk.
Don't run too fast. Keep her in sight. Damn, she's quick. Runners. Yep, don't lose him. Don't lose him. There he is. This is fun. Good way to explore the city.
To the ladies.
We're still alright. Confront Devish. Above.
Well done. This should help us determine what happened to Vea's brother. Hello, can I help you? Wait a moment. You're one of those hirelings House Redoran pays to harass us simple folk. Look, all Vea wants to do is to find out what happened to her brother. Too bad the house doesn't seem to care a swit about any of that.
Councillor Eris just wants to find his daughter. Will the note he received help me accomplish that?
Vea wants nothing to do with the house or her father. Why can't any of you respect that? Even if I wanted to help, I haven't seen Vea since she snuck out of town. We communicate by notes, and this one isn't even about her.
What's it about then?
If you must know, it concerns Vea's brother. He was an officer in the House Guard before he vanished without a trace. We've been trying to help Vea find him.
Who are you delivering this information to if you aren't in contact with Vera?
A local tough. Goes by the name of Ashur. He delivers the letters. We usually meet him outside of town to the northeast. But good luck trying to get any information out of him. Ashur is not known for his conversational skills.
Yeah, but I could be very persuasive.
I think we're done here, don't you? I told you where to find Ashur. He's been passing our notes on to Vea. Just to the north and east, outside of town. Or is this your way of offering to save me a trip, since you're headed his way?
How do you know, Vera?
Balmora's not that big. Most of the sons and daughters of the house leaders and prominent merchants know each other. Vea's one of us, and we'll do whatever it takes to help her find her brother.
And you'll do anything for Vera?
Well, within reason. And Vea would do the same for us. That's why we're helping her. She really is a terrific person.
Tell me about her brother.
I'm not telling you anything, you red-ridden lapdog.
I'm just trying to help out here. What harm will telling me about Thea's brother possibly cause?
Sorry about that. I'm kind of on edge, if you hadn't noticed. Everyone knows Vea's brother. Or they did, before he disappeared. Ulran was an exemplary officer. Everything House Redoran could hope for. Vea won't rest until she learns the truth.
And that's why she ran away?
She ran away because her father refused to give her a straight answer. She suspects he was involved in Ulran's disappearance. Or that he at least knows more than he's willing to say. Is it any wonder Vea decided to take matters into her own hands?
Why have you been avoiding the soldiers?
You think I'm just going to tell you all our secrets, Outlander? Well, that's not going to happen. I won't betray Vea.
Answer my question or I'll haul you to the House Guard personally.
All right. No need to get violent. Vea doesn't want her father to find her until she's located her brother, so we help protect her. That's why we set up the runners. Let the Councilor's hounds chase us, while Vea looks for Ulran.
He secured my services to locate his daughter.
I'm sure Councilor Eris's intentions are good. He loves his daughter. Wants her back safe and sound. But what about what Vea wants? Her brother home safe, her father's honesty, the house looking out for its people and not just its precious honor?
Goodbye. Had my conversation with you. Now I've got my next target to go. And my little up downstairs, okay. Back out the door I came in. Yeah, that's why I went back to Elder Scrolls Online while waiting for Fallout 76 to go live again. Just in the mood for an MMO. A Bethesda MMO. A well-done Bethesda MMO. Supposedly it's out here. Says he's above. Probably slightly above because...
You killed one of my gang, Swit.
Feeling
No
left
writ
out?
will protect you from
I'm
us.
sure I can procure a writ for each of you.
That's it! Kill the Morag Tong and any witness!
I'll just take my leave. No use getting my axes bloody again.
You don't understand. You're all gonna die. I win. You lose. Take your stuff. Now I'm supposed to talk to Asher, who's over here.
I had that situation under control. Just needed them to make the first hostile move. Still, I cleaned enough blood off my axes for one day, so thanks for lending a hand.
Yeah, I was told you'd be out here.
You were you? Was it Melissa? I told her I'd close out my tab after I completed another contract. That woman has the patience of an anxious Nyx. Well, tell her I'm good for it. I'll stop by and we can conclude our business cordially.
No, I'm here for the other girl.
Vea? The new apprentice? Now why in oblivion do you care about Vea?
I'm trying to find her.
Are you now? And why do you want to do that? Never mind, I don't really care. I was asked to pass along some notes, but I'm not really the messenger type. I suggest you talk to Vea's mentor. Last I heard, she had a job in the Western Ruins.
Alright, I'll look for a
Make sure you don't
mentor.
anger Vea's mentor, or even look at her the wrong way. She's grown surprisingly protective of that young woman, and if she thinks you pose a danger... Besides, I'd hate to see you wind up on the wrong end of one of our writs.
Why were the townsfolk trying to kill you?
You know, the usual buyer's remorse. I see a lot of that in my line of work. Turns out, I had to kill a bad man who did bad things. The writ was legal and above board. Unfortunately, his brother didn't see it that way and was looking for revenge.
You're some kind of assassin?
Oh, you make it sound so obscene. Still, that's pretty much an accurate description. But it's not like I work for the Dark Brotherhood or anything. I don't kill anyone without a sanctioned writ. Keeps the great houses in line. It's a calling.
Goodbye. I got a couple fights in. That was useful. Oh yeah, I got stuff. I want to check that out. Inventory. I got boots or something. Let's see. I am rocking a pair 2173. Nowhere near as strong. Something tells me I want to check the quest journal. Alright, let's take a look at the map. It doesn't get any closer, really? The hell are the ruins? Undiscovered location, I guess? Vivec Temple. Huh. Apparently, I am not allowed. Oh wait, let's look at the quest itself. House renowned counselor seeks information regarding his blah blah blah. Suggests I find here performing a job in the ruins. To the west of Balmore. Okay, so it is outside. It is outside the town here. Which I guess I have to go through the town to get to.
America will never fall to communist invasion.
I agree. Just out of curiosity.
Please, if you just listen.
Take care of yourself, Father. You always were good.
I'm in need of a strong set of legs, traveler. And you look like one capable of protecting yourself. Will you aid an old mer in one last task?
How can I help?
I have an obligation to my family. No, a duty of utmost importance. But I have grown too feeble to fulfill it. If you would take this memory stone to the few places of significance in my life, I will pay you well.
What's a memory stone?
It allows one to archive memories for future generations. I hope to do this for my children, who have grown estranged. Invoke my stone at the locations I've marked on your map, and the memories I wish to archive will manifest.
Alright, I'll see that it's done.
I thank you for your aid.
Goodbye. Don't really care. Oh, I guess I could go talk to this person first. Hi.
Do you make a habit of randomly accosting people while they fish?
Yeah, I do, actually. What were you and your father arguing about?
I don't see how that's any of your business. I've nothing to say to my father or those his Telvanni master employs.
Your father works for the Telvanni?
Whatever this is about, it's no concern of mine. My father managed to leave me out of his life. He can leave me out of his problems, too. You want to talk? My sister Neria works the stables. She tolerates my father's business better than I do.
You're a nice kid. You're a nice son. That'll be my kids one day. Yeah. Sorry, text message. If you haven't noticed. Alright, so I want to get back on the quest at hand. Interesting memory stone. It's down here. Fleeing the past. There we go. That was the quest I was on. That is the quest I will get back to. Below, but I imagine I have to go above before I go below. Because I have to find my way out of this town. Which this is not the way to do so. But maybe this is. There are a bunch of quests around here.
Ow! Stupid dog. What happened? Let me see. I just tried to pet it. Damn dog bit me. Leave it alone.
Aw, the dog bit him. I guess another quest I could complete. I'm right here. Sup?
You shouldn't be here. Didn't you read the House Redoran proclamation? I wouldn't be here myself, but some of my miners are still in there.
Can you tell me what happened in the mine?
Mine was invaded by violent cultists. They showed up and just took the place over. My people are trapped. I'm no expert, but it looked like the cultists were preparing to conduct a ritual before the Ashlander interrupted them.
Why do you think the cultists are conducting a ritual?
Probably because I heard one of them say, "With this ritual we'll call forth a mystical weapon and attain the power of a god." Or something along those lines. Look, I was just trying to get me and my miners out of there when the Ashlanders showed up.
Okay, I'll go see what I can find out.
That's awfully brave of you. If you see any of my miners, tell them to get their arses out here. I'll wait as long as I can. Or until I hear screaming. Then I'll go to Balmora and try to find some help. Good luck in there.
Bye. You know what? We'll go... Not sure what this one's called. So we gotta look. Defeat, order, memory stone. I have... Oh, there it is. That is not it. Shit. Alright, so I guess I gotta keep pushing forward till I find it. There it is. Divine Inquiries. We're going in. We'll get this one done. We're right here. Why not? Plus, it'll be some action. It's been awfully quiet for the first half hour of this episode with a whole 3 people to fight, so... A little bit of action, although I enjoy lore and I enjoy a good mystery. I know not everybody's into that, so... we'll get involved and see what we can do here. Learn about the thief. Investigate the tower. Bunch of things I could do here. Obviously, I already stepped into an area. Red Exile instructions. I need you to infiltrate the mine outside Balmora and recover an item of great importance to our venerated cause and to the elevation of Ashlanders everywhere. Currently, this item resides in the possession of an Nakali cult who plan to conduct a ritual in the mine to grant the item the ability to channel unfathomable power. Let the cultists begin the process, but acquire the item before they complete the ritual. The item lies in one of the deep chambers of the mine, most likely heavily guarded. Sneak in and steal this item. It has the appearance of a staff made of metal and gears. It is necessary to advance to the next stage of our cherished cause. Get the staff and bring it to me, and you will be one step closer to ending your exile and returning to the fold. Alright, so we learned about it. Let's get to it. It must not be a very big quest that there's a 4th level in here. I don't do sneak. Oh, teammate.
No one steals from the followers of Night.
No one does what? I'm afraid to know what he just said. Dungeon damage dispenser. I just got an achievement that I've never heard of before. That dude was a lot stronger than he needed to be. All right. Ritual bag. All right, receive the ritual items. Kind of not done checking this place out, though. I got a little 4th level friend. And a 5th level friend. How nice. That's that dude again. Nothing else around here. Okay. Wow, no warning to your attack, huh? Take gold. That was fun. Apparently this is going to be a lot longer of a quest than I thought it was going to be. I thought it'd be one of those quick ones. It's alright, we got a couple battles out of it. Helped out a couple friends in the long run, and they helped us out too, I'm not going to lie. It's not like I was the badass. But still, it allows some things to be done. Here, guess I'll talk to him.
Did you find what you were looking for in the mine?
I'm not sure. I need to consult with my contact.
Of course. I perfectly understand. I think I'll wait a little longer and see if any of my miners were able to escape from the cultists.
Thank you. Talk to Saren. Guess I'll investigate the tower after I talk to Saren, who's above. Saren's a bad name. I know that from Mass Effect. Give me a second to remember the game. But we'll find out what this guy's about too. Funny, this area is a lot prettier than you would think. Yikes. New creature. Oh my god, you're ugly. Love how my dog just walks up like, hi, what you doing? You're new, I'll take your stuff. Still below. Now above. And very far away, apparently. Maybe not. Here's a camp. Yeah, ouch. Alright, one down. Now you're just being a badass. I did not mean to kill that little thing. I feel kind of bad. Was not my intention. Heavy sack. Search it. Heavy sack filled with rose. That's cute. This guy's still a ways away. That looks like it's finally starting to get a little closer to screen. Is that him? That's him.
I demand to see my brother. Lay hands upon me, and you will lose them.
You killed people.
There. The territory of the Red Exiles shouldn't be traveled lightly. Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another. You'd think these were house wolves or tribunal dogs, the way they treated me. Speaking of the tribunal, you have the smell of dog about you. I wonder why that is.
I'm looking into something for Lord Vivec.
Lord Vivec, is it? And I thought all the tribunal cared about was building monuments to their own greatness. Nice to see that one of them cares about what's going on beyond their borders. Well, perhaps we can aid each other this day, Outlander.
And what kind of help do you need?
Ashlanders are nomads, but we gather at sacred sites to trade, confer, and pay homage to the past. Aldrin is such a place. That's why Chodala invited the Red Exiles here. But these outcasts won't let me into their camp. I need to find my brother.
Who's your brother?
My brother, Chodala, is the Ashkan of our tribe, and I am his ambassador. I act as a go-between among the tribes. Chodala wants to unite the Dunmer and calmly end the era of the bickering houses. He hopes to convince the tribes to follow his lead.
So what do you need me to do?
Head into the Red Exiles camp and find my brother. Otherwise, see if you can find out what he was doing in there and where he's gone. Be wary of the outcasts. As you saw, they won't hesitate to attack without reason or provocation.
I'll go look now.
Chodala went to meet with the Red Exiles leader and hasn't returned. If I enter the camp and have to kill any of those foolish outcasts, it could have serious repercussions for our negotiations. Find my brother, and I'll help you with your quest.
Okay. Not the tower yet. I need to go this way. Really? I really wasn't interested in another fight. Okay. Understand, you're gonna lose. Oh, you wanna do arrows? I can do that. How's that? Ouch. Okay, handler. Now, see, I was not interested in killing you guys. Sack. Bitter greens. Up here, I assume. Aha. Meeting with Cholanda. Notes on the meeting with Chodala, Never and Welder of Sunana. I'm not even going to try. Compiled by Scribe Darkin. Displayed fear and no fear and showed kind under a level of respect rarely given to tribal outcasts. We had lent him the use of a small war band of Red Exiles, but now he was here to negotiate more permanent arrangement. Dala began the meeting by explaining his plans for tribal unification, stressing that there was a place for the Red Exiles in his unified vision. Demanded to know why the Red Exiles should even consider returning to the tribes that banished them. He appeared thoughtful before he replied, because you are Ashlanders and our blood calls one to another. Chodala demonstrated the power of the staff our warband helped him acquire. He called the staff Sunra. Sunra granted me the strength of a god, Chodala said, striking a stone with the tip of his staff so that the stone cracked like the shell of an egg. Ordered his champion to put the blasphemous Ashland in his place, but no matter how many times her sword lashed out, it never once touched or pierced Chodala's flesh. What kind of creature are you? He demanded. I am proclaimed, and protest beforehand. This is a very long letter. All right. I'll take the soul gems. That's useful. Alright, where'd that idiot go? She's below me. And she can blow me. Haha! Play on words. Let's see here. She's down here. She's still down here. Hiding in a corner. Hi.
You seem to have survived your visit to the Red Exiles camp. Did you find my brother?
No, but I found this record of his meeting with the Red Exile leader.
Interesting. I never suspected that the outcasts were disciplined enough to keep records such as this. Oh no. I can't believe my brother would be so brazen.
He called himself the Neverani, whatever that is. Do you know what it means?
It means that Chodala really has changed. With his newfound powers and rising ambitions, I fear what he plans for the tribes. I suppose you have a right to know what I'm talking about. Take this. I found it among my brother's possessions.
Another scroll. Did he write this?
Chodala discovered new power out in the wilderness, and it changed his view of the world. He writes about it in that document. Now he believes he's the Nerevarine, and incites the tribes, while I try to keep them all from doing anything rash.
What's the Nerevarine?
You don't know? I thought... No, you're not an Ashlander, and the House Elves rarely talk about such things. Long ago, there was a hero named Nerevar. He fought alongside the Tribunal, before they claimed to be gods, until they betrayed him.
Tribunal betrayed Nerevar?
So our legends say. Nerevar united the Kaima, and forged an alliance with the Dwemer. He died at the Battle of Red Mountain. We believe the Tribunal hastened his demise, despite Vivec's claims to the contrary.
But where does Neverine fit into all this?
The Nerevarine is a promise and a prophecy. We believe that, through the power of Azura, Nerevar will return to unite all Dunmer, House and Ashlander alike, and make Morrowind great again. The returned Nerevar will be known as the Nerevarine.
You don't believe this claim?
While the prophecy of the Nerevarine can be interpreted as the end of the Tribunal, I have always seen it as a prediction of hope and peace. Chodala and some Ashlanders, such as the Red Exiles, favor war. That's not the Nerevarine I believe in.
You think he wants a war?
He uses an Ashkon's words to plant dark ideas in his followers. Ideas that speak of false gods, lost traditions, and the need for a cleansing war. His words become more forceful every day, but I hope to dissuade him from this violent course.
Tell me about the new power.
All I know is that his new power frightens me. Chodala returned from a sojourn in the wilderness more vibrant, more commanding. He's always been strong, but now he's fearless, practically invincible, and swifter than the fastest Ashlander scout.
And what do you think the source is for his new
Chodala
power?
says his new abilities strengthen his claim as the Nerevarine. I think it's the staff he carries. He had it when he returned, and now it's always at his side. I know it's unreasonable, but I hate that staff. He calls it Sunara.
Alright. So apparently now I have to go investigate the tower that's over here. It's a tower, but it's below. That's cute. La-di-da. Not a whole lot of creatures out here. So with Fallout 76 coming into the world here in about 8 days, I'm super excited for it. I had a conversation with my partner in crime, which you could hear in our Let's Play, our first look at Fallout 76. And my buddy believes that with Fallout 76 that Elder Scrolls Online will fall by the wayside. I personally do not believe that. I think I think Fallout 76 will be its own standalone movie, and game. And although I do agree that Fallout 76 will be the more popular of the MMORPGs from Bethesda, I do believe that there's still a lot of room for Elder Scrolls Online, and I do not believe that it will be ending or falling by the wayside. Like, basically they'll stop taking care of it. What do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Tell me your opinion. Do you think Elder Scrolls Online should be shut down? Do you think it needs to be shut down? You know, oh, hello. Oh, ain't you pretty. Ugh. Dude, I took on a god. Do you think I'm worried about you guys? Goodbye. I'll take your gold, though. You don't need that. It says it's below, and this has me going above. Hi. Okay, you're annoying me. How am I being attacked by? Oh, hello. Yeah, that handles your beast. Everything's below. Oh, hello, a chest. This is what you guys were guarding, huh? Got it. Gold, soul gem. Alright, I'll leave that behind. I don't need that. That leads to nowhere. Road to nowhere. Well, before I move on, let's take a look at that sash or waist thing. New one here is not as strong as what I'm... Oh, no. This is better than what I'm wearing. Alright, cool. Alright, so it's below I'm still supposed to go. Haha! You annoy me. That's right, you're dead, and so's your creature. Bunch of beast callers. Well, at least you're the first, like, dark elf I've seen. That was cute. Alright, I was expected to go here. Haha. I'll use his memory stone real quick.
Oh, Giran, look! A Dwemer gear. It's in remarkably good condition.
Yes, wonderful. I'll mark it down.
And here, another. Could these have fallen off the ruins?
Yes, that is peculiar.
Alright, I completed his memory. This is still below. Yikes. There's a lot of thick, ugly creature things around here. You're a lot stronger than I expected you to be. Nothing I'm really interested in, though. Still trying to work my way around. Oh, another one of them. Goodbye. You're dead now. Just wanted to let you know. Iron skin? Dead now. Still trying to get to that temple. Just making sure it wasn't hostile. Oh, Jesus. How did I not see you beforehand? Oh, ain't you pretty? You've got a great smile. Take the red meat. I have a feeling I could cook it. Alright, so moving along. I still have a hell of a travel ahead of me. Hello. Yep, I thought it was the Sky Shard. Luckily, you're short as all hell. Cool. Still traveling along. And amazingly, haven't come anywhere close to this tower. Hello. Somebody over here wants to talk.
Help! Someone, please help!
What's wrong?
Please help. You must help.
What's happened?
Bandits. They attacked my father's wagon on the roads to Sauron. They're stealing everything we own. My father's a proud Mer. They may kill him. You have to help us.
Stay here, I'll save your father. apparently this is a...
Keep your weapons sheathed, citizen. The situation is well in hand, I assure you.
What happened here?
Bandits. I commend you for springing to this mayor's defense, but you should be cautious. I'm investigating some irregularities in Suran's justice system. I fear the town's lead constable, Marshal Hularan, may be arresting people without cause.
Is there any way I could help?
You did answer the call of a citizen in peril. Very well. I need evidence, testimony. Many of the Marshal's prisoners are toiling on plantations outside Suran. Talk to them. Gather some proof of Hularan's corruption. Then meet me at Ula's manor.
Get what I can.
Plantations are crawling with iron-howled mercenaries. I'll draw them away as best I can, but do hurry. They won't leave their posts for long.
Goodbye. But that is something I will do another time, because I want to get back on the quest at hand. What one was I doing? That one. Tower. Oh, I did discover the Way Shrine. That's a good thing. 415. Somebody doesn't put the controller down. Not that I have any room to talk. That thing's ugly. That's it making that noise? House guards. House guards. That's all stealing. Jesus Christ, where is this place? Really? Can't jump over. Yikes. What the fuck just happened there?